Good day everyone, my name is Kate Rodriguez and today's video we're going to create a simple RESTful API using chosen framework then implement CRUD operation. So what we will do first is we need to create, you need to install my MySQL workbench, and then when you're done installing your MySQL workbench, then you will now create a database. So what I did in creating my own database is about the school supply inventory. So now I'm going to show you that. So this is my workbench. This is my code about the school supply inventory. As you can see, I created a database about school supplies. School supplies, I created a table, and then in the table it will implement ID, brand, and then price. And then I I I already inserted sample on my data, which is my ID is SU1, and then the brand is notebook, and then the the price is 50. The next is SU2, then brand is ballpen, then my price is 20 pesos. As you can see here is that there are there are three ID. There are three things that are listed because the ID 3 and 4 was already an example that I use while creating my CRUD. So now on the number 4 is um it will I will explain that later because it will show on my data. So for our next two is create the backend server. So in my backend server, wait, I'll put you on my backend server. This is my front end. Okay, this is my back end. This is my back end. This is my back end server. So in this, in you will now need to open the terminal. So in order for you to open the terminal is you need to control and then the keyboard shortcut. Control plus keyboard shortcut. So in the terminal is you need to input the npm init -y. So npm will install and express MySQL2 body parser course. So it will now then create a file name server.js, and now after you create a file name server.js, you will now have to input a code that will connect it sa ato ang database. Then so as you can see, meron na tayong code for that. Na-connect na siya sa ato ang database. Then you will now input a node server.js in the terminal, and then visit ang atong local host kasi nabutang na natin yan. So successful naman ang ato ang running for our local host. So I will show you now my local host. My local host 3. So this is my localhost 500, which shows that as you can see in our database, we have the ID1, and then code is SU1, and then brand is notebook, and then price is 50 pesos. It was already stated in our local host, those things, kanan three items. Then you will now set up the React front end. So I will now show you my React front end, which is this one. So on my React front end is you will now navigate your React project folder or create a new React app. So you need to input the terminal. Wala akong history, but I have here. But Okay. Here on my terminal is I only inputted npx create kani create dash app school supply dash front end. You can see it is now creating a new app in this file, in this properties, and then nag-install na siya ng mga packages. It will install is just for making API requests. Then okay. So after that is mag-install tayo ng issues for making API requests. So sa Intel ng terminal is magbutang na ka ng npm install issues or something like that. Then it will create an API. Then it will create an API. So, pagkahuman niya ng installation sa issues, it will create an API.javascript. And then, mag-update siya ng React component sa app. Diri sa app.js and app.css. So, I already inputted yung mga code for my app.js, then my app.css para meron siyang mga design or something in the terminal. After that, mag-input tayo ng npm start in the terminal. Then, punta na tayo sa npm, on my after that, sa terminal. So, after that, is pwede na tayong pumunta sa localhost 3000. So, my localhost. Right. My localhost is this one. So, my localhost sa React app. As you can see, sa React app natin is we already have the first one, the SU1, brand is notebook, then price is $50. So, for example, my supplies code is 2020, and then the brand is Fiverr Pastel, and then my price about that is 30. So, pag nag-add akong supplies, already have that. Then, kapag ni-reload natin ang localhost on what I said earlier is mag-update siya and then that. So, for example, is yan, pwede tayong makapag-edit, pwede po tayong makapag-delete. So, for example, i-delete natin sa Fiber Castle is mawawala na din siya. All for my presentation.